field. They all know how to do things in their own fields. Coming to the second, I think the second is manpower in your words, right? So, I think it's a combination of various things. It's a bit of, you inspire loyalty, you be fair with them, you be good to them, you share a common purpose, everybody feels that they are adding value, they are creating something, they're all helping in creating a good company or a good product or a good brand. I think that thing, if you are passionate about it, that passionate can be infectious. It rubs off onto your people, and if your whole team gets passionate about it, I think that is as good as being in heaven. So that is the second M, and the third M was management. Aren't you a student of management? Between family, how do you do that balancing?
Balancing.
Okay, balancing. Okay, I'll be very honest with you. I am actually a very lazy person. जो कोई जे बीजू करी सके ना ऑफिस में, तो I do not like to do. So actually, I am the person with the least of work in our company. So I am able to balance. I just came back from 26 days of holiday. 26 days. Just 2-3 weeks ago, we came back after 26 days away. So, we came back, we came back 20 days ago after 26 days away. So, things just happen. People don't even notice my absence. So, actually, the thing is, you have to be lazy. Think, je biju kari second, mare su kaam karu.
There's a concept, a management concept, a monkey on the back. If you delegate, then you are throwing a monkey on somebody. But there is more often that there's a reverse delegation which happens. Like if his senior managers come and ask him a question, and if he involves into the question and tries to find a solution instead of asking him, the monkey goes back to his back. So monkey in the back, so it's the art of throwing that monkey away from the back, and you may jargonize it as lazy. The art of delegation, maybe that would be the right thing to say.
But when do you delegate? When you don't want to do it. તમને ઘણા લોકો એવા હોય છે, એ લોકોને છોડવું જ ના હોય, એ લોકોને બધું જાતે કરવું હોય, એ લોકોને કરવાની બહુ એ થતું હોય. ત્યારે ઇફ યુ આર લેઝી, તમે સાલું આ ક્યાં મારે આ ઝંઝટ ક્યાં મારે આ કરવી છે, કોઈ બીજું કરતું હોય તો કરવા દો ને. તો then you learn to delegate, you learn to manage, and you become the guy with the most time in the company.
Sir, as you mentioned that the first newspaper advertisement that you released, and at that point of time you were having the even lesser inventory than the budget spent on the ad.
6 કુલર હતા, 4,000 વેચતા, 24,000 માલ હતો અને 1.5 લાખની એડ હતી.
So, what was the reaction of the market post advertisement? How did you tackle it, and what that you found that was missing? If it was with you, you would have even more materialized the opportunity that was coming out from the advertisement. We would like to know that, sir.
તમે કઈ માર્કેટની, કેપિટલ માર્કેટની વાત કરો છો કે ફાઇનાન્શિયલ, કઈ માર્કેટની વાત કરો છો?
So, sir, your own marketing strategy. Symphony.
I don't know. I mean, frankly, જે વખતે જે કર્યું હોય તે આપણને સાચું લાગ્યું હોય તે જ કર્યું હોય, રાઈટ? હાઇન્ડસાઇટમાં તો વિઝન ઇઝ 2020, બટ વેન યુ આર ડુઈંગ ઇટ, તે વખતે તો જે યોગ્ય લાગ્યું હોય તે કર્યું. દેર મે બી મિસ્ટેક્સ, બટ દેર આર નો રિગ્રેટ્સ. સો આઈ ડોન્ટ થિંક આઈ વુડ હેવ ડન એનીથિંગ ડિફરન્ટલી. એટલે તે વખતે શું હતું કે 1.5 લાખની એડ કેમ આપવી હતી તે વખતે? કારણ કે માલ તૈયાર થોડો આટલો કરેલો હતો, પણ અમે ખબર હતું કે બીજો બનવાનો છે. અને અમે છે ને પહેલે જ દિવસથી અમે મુદ્રા પાસે ગયા. તે વખતે એવું નહોતું કે કોઈક નાની એજન્સી પાસે ગયા. એટલે હવે મુદ્રા પાસે ગયા એટલે એ લોકો તો ઓછા લાકડે એટલે પછી એ તો ફૂલ પેજની એડ અને વી ઓલ્સો સેડ લેટ્સ ડુ ઇટ.
Abe, I think we're wrapping. Let's
Yeah,
start
sure.
wrapping it a
Sure,
little.
sure.
So,
Yeah, we'll come back to just
No,
one sec. Yeah.
yeah. So, few things hypothetical. Okay, bhai, if you were invited to a PMO's office and you had to give some suggestion for the economic growth for your line, what would that suggestion be?
Not only my line, for the whole country.
Absolutely, that's fine. That would
Economic
be even
growth.
better, so that everybody could, be a part of it.
Burn the constitution. or basically. Okay. Thank you. Basically, or get rid of as many laws as you can. I think today what is stifling Indian growth, Indian economy is the plethora of do's and don'ts and laws and regulations. I think if somebody were to come and free up all this, I think we still have that પેલા અંગ્રેજ ગયા પણ એમની રહી ગયા એના જેવું છે. એટલે our government, although it represents us, they're all Indians, they still view the people, citizens and businesses with a skeptical mindset, So all the laws and everything are such that they hinder rather than aid.
Yes.
So if I would say things like privatization, there is no reason why the government needs to run an airplane or run hotels or run some watch company or whatever, Just let people be. Let the Indian entrepreneurs, I think, are the best in the world. I think the drive, the energy, the risk-taking ability, the creative mindset is just mind-boggling. I think it is the regulatory framework which is stifling growth. And if, I don't know specifics what, but if you look at this GST, Goods and Service Tax, 2008માં આવવાનું હતું
હજુ આવ્યું નથી.
હજી આવ્યું નથી
Yeah.
અને આવશે તો એ જે રીતે વાતો સંભળાય છે એ વેટનો ભય જ આવશે. ઇટ વિલ બી ઓલ્ડ વાઇન ઇન ન્યૂ બોટલ, મને તો એવું લાગે છે જે રીતનું હું બધું સાંભળું છું એ રીતે. રિગાર્ડલેસ ઓફ પર્સન્ટેજ 23% લાવે કે 27% લાવે વોટ એવર, બટ ઇટ લુક્સ લાઇક ધ ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટેશન વિલ બી લાઇક ઓલ્ડ વાઇન ઇન ન્યૂ બોટલ. સો અને લુક એટ હાઉ લોંગ ઇટ હેઝ ટેકન. હવે આવી બધી સિમ્પલ વસ્તુઓ ઇફ દેર ઇઝ, and I would say કે અત્યારે આ વખતે BJP came with such a big majority, they should have simply really,
They can change whatever
they
they
could have
want.
done whatever they had wanted to
They
do.
had all the mandate to
They
do
had
it
them-
and the power to do it.
So I think it's an opportunity missed, and it's a sad thing for the nation. So if I were to give, I would say tell them go home, and let us do,
On our
let
own.
us be our own, let us do things our way.
Right. And as we see, people in the 20s, 30s, 50s in the crowd, and probably 60s also. So, what message would you give, to wrap up things? That what would be your message to 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds or 50-year-olds? How should they look at their life and, follow their dreams or?
I don't think I can give a message to the 50-year-olds because most of them are my friends anyway. So, but to the 20-year-olds, like the question that you asked, I would say that, believe in yourself, and if you are convinced about something, just go for it, and, don't get deterred by what the world has to say. And, if there will be challenges, but if you are focused, if you are dedicated, if you persevere, you'll be able to overcome whatever challenges life throws at you. And this is not just a general message. I mean, this is something which I genuinely believe, and this is something which I've learned in my life. And there is always a way out. And if one door closes, as they say, some other door opens somewhere. So there always is a way out if you're looking for it. So I think that would be my message to the young
generation.
people here. That would be my message to the young people here. My pleasure. My pleasure.
I think we'll take a few.
Okay.
We want to go ahead. Just one sec. Maybe we have a few more questions. Maybe.
Why did you try for
The what model? Meaning create our chain stores?
Retailing
It is
kind of.
part of my philosophy. If somebody else can do it, why do you want to do it? A dealer what is a dealer doing? He's selling your material. If we create a store of our own, we have to do it ourselves. So for some margin, he's doing it. So it is better that he does it, and he's good at it. He knows how to sell that product. We don't. We are not in the retailing business. He's an expert in his domain, So he knows best how to convert a consumer who walks into a buyer. So which is why we have never thought of having our own stores, company-owned stores, because we don't think we are good at it. We don't think we are good at it. Focus. Or like I said earlier, examples I gave earlier, people suggested, why don't you have your own travel agency? Somebody said, why don't you have your own advertising agency? Or why don't you even manufacture? But there are people who can do it better than you. So let them do it. You do what nobody else can do and what you can do best. That's my philosophy. That doesn't mean that it's right. There are many companies which are very successfully integrated backwards and do everything themselves and are very successful. But then that works for them, and this is what works for us.